H2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. H2 is away. H2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Fort Gray's aerial recon, including Gollum, are engaging hostiles. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank you, lucky stars.
Looking good, Mage Squadron. Victory's yours. Now finish it.
Trigger time to show the other guys that they can wet wild and your dirty things.
Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds.
And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work. They got a one. Take them down. Remaining.
We're getting our asses kicked. Bring on reinforcements.
H2, Fox 3. We have them on the run. Don't let up. Target is in range of guns.
This is refueling. We're up to unbend.
Down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Refill 5, plus 2. Missile! Missile! Take it! Refill 5, evading missile.
Mage 2, missile away.
They got me!
3 remaining.
Keep your eyes open in those clouds.
Didn't connect.
The clouds.
Locked.
Bandit lock. We're surrounded. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Missile, right now. Launch your cap and flare supply. Gargoyle 4, Fox 2. Careful line formation in the cloud. We got this. Mage can't recover.
We need reinforcements now!
Nice kill.
1 remaining.
Flying through the clouds. Low visibility.
Flags are pulling out.
Refill 5, locked down. I don't know what happened to those guys. Keep word, almost. Caution, hostile on the radar lock. Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade!
Break! Break!
Right now. Wait, what the hell? Missile closing. Evade! Caution. Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert. Missile! Utilizing the arsenal bird. We're ready for this. Those bastards are trying to play us.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Skeleton 1. What about that monster? Just waiting for mission command. This isn't good.
Bandits are fast as hell. Break, now!
Watch out, we're surrounded!
Okay, these guys are definitely a step above the last drones we came across.
Skeleton 1, check it. Commander! Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command. Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron, all aircraft, no change in game plan. Secure air superiority over the current airspace. Destroy the arsenal bird. That thing? God help us. Talking about just keeping up with the drones.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Fox 2. Enemy on my face. Wait. I'm practically blind in here. I've got to get rid of this guy. Breaking.
That beast rains missiles. That's some serious shit.
They're dodging everything.
The enemy's too fast, I can't keep up!
We'll pass out some exhaust before the enemy wears out. Skeleton 3, break! Break! Enemy's locked on. Breaking. Skeleton 3's lost. They just keep coming. What's their plan? Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys are too easy.
Target was not struck.
Going to missile, evade!
Evading!
Phase 2 missile grenade.
Ammunition 0. Missile.
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Golem 2, what's your status?
Missile. Missile.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Missile away.
We won't last long at this rate.
Missile.
Golem 4, stay aware of your surroundings. Bandit on your tail.
Call 1 0.
Skeleton 4, missile! We got incoming!
Missile. Missile.
We lost another friendly!
Missile.
Skeleton 2 lost. The entire Skeleton Squadron has been wiped out. All squadrons be advised. Command has ordered a withdrawal. All aircraft leave the operation area immediately. Golem and Main Squadron, take up the rear. Deal with those damn UAVs. Let's get dirty, Trigger. Missile incoming! This is moving along. Let Golem and Main Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Missile.
Get your asses out.
Missile.
We're almost out of special weapons. The Main Squadron still have their hot shots. Just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem Squadron, Main Squadron, we'll make them pay for this.
Missile.
Golem Squadron, Main Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Games in order to understand what's going on.
Good,
So-
good.
so
Always
none
appreciate
of that is necessary.
Yes, yes.
You know, I've run into a lot of really hardcore fans, and I thought I knew a lot about what was going on in this. These guys, the fans for Ace Combat are hardcore, every little minute detail. So,
Right.
so anyway, it's set in the same world.
Okay.
I don't want to give away too much,
Of
but
course.
you're going to
No
see
spoilers.
some very familiar. I think the last trailer we saw a little, big circular super.
Oh,
weapon
okay.
that
Gotcha.
Times with clone Ren.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. That's too much. That's too much.
And I think we have one of your colleagues backstage here playing the game on
Yeah,
PS4.
AKA
Live
Maverick.
demo.
Maverick is back there.
So, David, you have some piloting experience, so it's fun that you're out here, talking about Ace Combat 7. Can you give me a little bit of some examples of what's changed or remained faithful for the gameplay perspective? You know, how do people actually?
Anyone who's played the game is going to be very comfortable. If they've played Ace Combat 6 or previous, they're going to be very comfortable going into the cockpit, with the HUD displays, the combat system, everything like that. But they're going to notice some key upgrades. Well, first off, visually, we're working on the Unreal Engine 4 now. And
nice.
we're pulling all the power that we can out of that.
I think that's pretty obvious. It looks fantastic.
It looks great.
Great. And then you also notice, take a look at the clouds that we have in here right now. And it seems like kind of a ancillary thing. All games have clouds, but
not this detailed.
Exactly. Well, you know what? These look beautiful, and in addition to looking beautiful, they also play a pretty important role in the game, the way that you're playing the game, tactically. And I think if Denny goes into, Denny, see if you can go into a cloud right now and show what happens. Just starting out visually, he's going to fly into this, and you're going to notice some precipitation forming on the canopy and streaking by.
Oh, wow.
What are you talking about, David?
That is ill.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And in addition to that, if you fly into a cumulonimbus cloud, normally, it's going to be violent. And you're going to feel that. You probably saw a lot of the bumping. The controller is shaking all over the place.
Right.
You stay in that cloud long enough that precipitation is going to turn to ice. Visibility is going to go down to 0. You get ice on your wing, and you lose that aerodynamic stability, and you're going to be a slug up there.
So basically, if you're trying to do a cheat tactic and stay in the clouds the entire time so no one can see you,
that's not going to work.
It's not going to work. Okay.
Hey, are we all right?
You need the mic? Is it good?
It's funny because normally I get put upon for being so loud. No one has ever told me in my entire life that I'm too quiet.
Your voice couldn't be contained by a normal microphone.
I know, right?
They needed a new one.
Had to double down.
There we go.
And I
hear that, Ani? I was too quiet.
And we still have the gameplay going in the background. I want to just talk a little bit more about the forgot what planes were called for a second. I was going to call them ships, and I was like, I don't know if that's the right word.
I used to be Navy, so I'll go with that.
But tell me a little bit about the different planes, the different weapons.
So what Maverick is flying right there was an F-18 Super Hornet, the F version of that.
Nice.
That's just one of the aircraft that we have. The demo that he's flying right now, he could have flown the F-14D Tomcat.
Oh my God! Look at what's happening on this screen right now.
That's one of the super weapons that we have.
Yeah.
Ace Combat is known for that. Anyway, back to your question. You got a full arsenal. Everything from the Reagan era aircraft all the way through the what is it, 8th generation fighters that we have. I think it's the 8th generation, the F-22, F-35. And then even going one step beyond that, stuff that DARPA's working on right now, that based on real, true life, that just haven't really necessarily been brought to the real world yet.
Wow.
So a lot of near future weapons, both aircraft, weapons, and we got it all.
Yeah, it seems like it's quite a pack.
Quite robust. Robust indeed.
Are you willing to talk a little bit about the VR component? Because
absolutely.
you have PSVR support in here.
Absolutely. So, we've been demoing the PSVR component of Ace Combat, and oh my God, people are going gaga over that. And you said I used to be a pilot. One of the first things that they taught us in flight school is to have your head on a swivel.
Right.
And when a fighter pilot is up there and he's engaged in air combat, he's not looking straight ahead. He's tracking that bogey with his head, and going around, and that's much more like real life. But more than that, what I love at this show is to see the reaction of everyone when that game first fires up. They're looking down.
You're in there.
Oh my God, those are my legs. That's my hand. And then they taxi up to the catapult. They get launched off. And then again, the same thing happens. I'm flying. everything in their mind is saying, I'm not at E3. I'm.
Arsenal burn confirmed. Engage at will.